Hey there, welcome back to another episode of the Report of Findings. I'm coming to you today from inside of our motorhome where we're at in the beautiful North Carolina mountains. Kind of a long story. We decided when the COVID-19 lockdown was happening that we would much rather be locked down somewhere beautiful where we can get out and enjoy some fresh air. So I'm proving that you can actually work from the road here. So today I'm really excited. What I'm going to do is actually dive into our Facebook page and take a video that we've uploaded and boost it on Facebook, which is their way of saying turn it into a paid ad and show that video just to the people who live in my local community. So I think a lot of doctors get overwhelmed or feel like this might be intimidating or a lot to take on, and I'm going to show you in the next 2 minutes just how simple it is to turn one of your videos into a paid ad for your local community. So I'm obviously starting in our Facebook page here, which is where you will want to start. I hope that by now you've got at least some videos uploaded to your Facebook page. If you've been following along with our recent videos, we talked about how to start doing these helpful tips videos, and that way you can get them out in front of your local community and begin to build some trust and authority and a relationship with the people near you who may need your services in the future. So I'm at my Facebook page. Over here on the left side, you'll have this link also where you can go to see the videos that you have uploaded to Facebook. And so that's the page I'm on now. You can see I had set one of my videos previously to be our featured video. We're not going to go into that today. So I'm going to take this episode 9 here, and I'm going to open that up in a new window. You don't have to open it in a new window. You could open it in the same window. I just like opening new tabs. All right, so that's going to come into the video page. Let me pause that so it doesn't sound loud. But this is what I wanted to get to. So over here on the right side of the page, let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit for you. You see this button that says Boost Post. That's the button we want to get to. So any video that you have uploaded to your page, you can come in here and boost this post, which is to turn it into a paid ad. So let's click on that blue button. And I'm going to walk you through in just 1 minute or less how easy this is. So you are not a special ad category, so you can leave this box unchecked. Let me zoom in a little bit on this. You're not credit, housing, or employment. Now here's some options. So you've got different ways that you can target an audience. We're going to come in and play with this targeting here just a little bit in a moment. You don't really want to show this video to people who already like your page because you're kind of singing to the choir there. The goal of these branding videos is to get your name and your face out in front of new people in your community. So these two options, people who like your page or people who like your page and their friends, maybe their friends would be an option, but that's not what I'm going to recommend for you. So you could do people in your local area. So if I select that, then it's going to just automatically pull my address from my Facebook page, and it will let me choose a radius. Let's say I want to do 5 miles around my office location. This is the simplest way. I do encourage you to use this one if you'd like, just to keep it super simple, because assuming this is the correct address, you're already there. Now it's going to show it to basically everybody 18 and up within 5 miles of that location. Now you're just moving down here into the budget section. I'll come back to that in a minute, because some people may want to get a little fancier and do their own targeting. So I'm going to hit the edit button here and show you just some of those options. So now you can select men, women, or all. This normally would be 18 and up. I was playing with this a minute ago before I started recording. So I said in a previous video that maybe you want to raise that age. Maybe you don't normally get patients that are under age 25. I don't know. Maybe you do. But you can change that bottom age. Same thing if you want to change the top age, you can change that. Now this is where you can actually change your location. So I'm going to hit the X over here to remove Woodstock, Georgia. And now I get to click in here. Our office is actually in Kennesaw, Georgia. So I'm going to type in Kennesaw, and you can see it pops up a list to choose from. I'm going to select that. By default, it gives me 25 miles. The lowest you can come in here is 10 miles. So I would recommend that. Now, let me show you some tricks here. This map, first of all, you can click and drag it around, and then you can use this button to zoom in on it. So you have to kind of adjust it and zoom in and adjust it and zoom in. Let's say for some reason the address in your Facebook profile isn't correct, or you have multiple locations and it's picked the wrong location. First of all, you can put an exact location into here, like your street number and street name, etc., and it will give you that. So that's one option. You don't just have to target city. You can literally target a specific address, or you can do this drop a pin. So let's say I like this area, but I also get people who come down this 575 highway, and I want to get some more people there. I can click on drop a pin, and I can drop that pin right there on the highway. Let's drop it. It's not letting me drop it. There we go. And then this pin, I can go down as low as 1 mile, or let's say 5 miles. So it's also another 5 miles up the highway. So you can do some fancy targeting like that if you'd like. Once you get your area, you have the option of targeting interests. Now, I'm going to recommend you don't, because this tells you down here how many people are likely in this audience. It's not going to show your video to this many people, obviously, but this is the potential reach that this video could have. Now, I want to say Facebook's algorithm is super smart. It's actually scary smart how much it knows about all of us. Facebook is not going to show your video about back pain exercises to someone it thinks is not going to be interested at all in seeing a video about back pain exercises. No matter what kind of targeting you do here, now you will limit it to only showing to people that live in these little circles. But the reason I would leave it at that and go broad is what we call that, without defining additional interests, is because Facebook's really smart. It's going to put your video in front of the right people. You just have to kind of trust it. This is a branding video. It's not a very highly targeted paid ad that is trying to do something else. So I recommend you don't use interests. If you want to try interests, you can do search by typing in some words. You're not going to get anything that says pain, because Facebook no longer makes neck pain available as a targeting option. Used to, that was the good old days. But you can't get that. You won't get back pain or knee pain or joint pain or any of that. But you can target neck. So if you just were a doctor focused on conditions of the neck, and that's really all you wanted to see your ads, you could do this. Now, because that's still fairly broad, that's going to get you an audience size of about 13,000 people. I wouldn't go much smaller than that, but remember, we're also going to do this with more than one video. So I'm going to recommend, for the most part, unless you have one of those weird circumstances that you just leave it broad, you identify the market or markets you want your videos to be seen in, and allow the Facebook algorithm to do its work and find the right people for your videos. It does do that. Once you've gotten all these settings, you're going to hit the save button. Now we go to budget. I'm going to recommend you run the video for at least 30 days. And you can do it for $2 a day if you just want to spend $1. So if you've got maybe 10 different videos that you want to do this with, you can come in and do this 10 times. If you're spending $1 a day for 30 days, so that's 10 times $30, you're spending $300 a month for 10 different videos to be shown to your ideal prospects who live within 10 miles of your practice or 5 miles of your practice. You can't get better targeted advertising and branding than this. In this case, I've just said I've only got this one video I'm going to do now, so I'm going to let it spend $2 a day for 30 days. $60 is my budget, and it will end on a month from today, which is what this is when I'm recording. So I've got my budgeting dialed in. You can change the days here. If you want to target based on a calendar month, you could go in here and click on the day that you want. You can change your budget by clicking that pencil. So if I want to spend $90, I can do that. Now you can see down here it says, okay, you're going to spend $3 a day. And it's still going to end on July 8th. And this tells you about how many people could be reached each day. So that's it. You're done. Now all you'll have is there'll be a button here for you to set up your payment, put a credit card number in, and away you go. That's it. You're done. You are now marketing. Hit the boost button down here. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to actually boost this video. But that's what you do. When you hit boost, well, shoot, I'll set it up. Why not? Let you see how it goes. So you can see right now it says we're submitting your ad. It takes, I don't know, 10 to maybe 20 or 30 seconds, if that. And I want you to notice over here on the right side where it says boost post. That's going to change here in just a second. to review your ad or something similar to that. I forget what that says. Of course, now it's not working fast because I'm recording. Let me hit that boost again. There we go. So it took that time, or it had already taken the first time. It just took a second to update. But again, like I mentioned, where it used to say boost post here, we can close that window. It now says view your promotion. So if you want to go in here, you can change your budget. You can turn it on, turn it off. You can change the targeting, do whatever you want with it. But this is where you would come back into your video where it used to say boost post. You can now hit that to open up your targeting like we just saw. You can go to the overview. And you can get some more details. You can see about your targeting and things in there. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to end with that because it's hopefully pretty simple. Obviously, it takes me a minute or two to try to explain it, but it can be just that simple. You upload your video to Facebook, you open it up in this window, you hit the boost post, decide where you want to target it, how much you want to spend, hit the boost button, and you're done. Now do that multiple times and have 5 to 10 different videos running all the time to the people in your local community. It's not going to take long for you to become a recognized name and face in your community, so that if somebody needs a chiropractor, wakes up with back or neck pain one morning, somebody's going to say, oh, I just see this doctor all the time on Facebook giving us great tips on neck pain exercises or how to reduce inflammation or dealing with joint pain, whatever information you have. It's a fantastic way. I don't know of a better way to build your brand, to build your authority, to develop trust with your community. I hope you will give it a try, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.